Welcome back, Fate Sports fans. After losing the series to the Diamondbacks, our Jays are now starting a 3-game series against the Chicago White Sox. Jays will be starting the series by sending Kevin Gausman to the mound to go up against Brees Wilson. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
First pitch coming your way next.
Yeah, trust me when I tell you.
Coming up on the first pitch, getting the nod in this one, Kevin Gausman. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Austin Slater stands in. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2. In the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Here's
right
Mike
fielder,
Tauchman.
Mike
Hey,
Tauchman.
man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Next offering upstairs. Fought off foul. And a 2-2. Hard hit left side. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. And getting the start for the White Sox, Bryce Wilson. What do we need to know here?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
And now, David
for the
Fry.
Jays, third baseman, David Fry.
And that misses. 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And it remains 2-2. And there's a ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fry on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one away. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off to the right. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Man at first, one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting fourth.
Now J.D. Martinez at the plate.
J.D. Martinez.
2 outs. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Robert right there to make the grab. And that is that.
Yeah, I do. I do it often. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game. And yeah, I'm bossing. If we ain't
back here at Rogers Center, second inning set to go. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. That's off the inside corner, and now 3-1.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Inside ball 4, and that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Next offering upstairs. And that's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. And now Kyle Teal. Hit in the air, center field. Butler gets under it. And there's 2 away. And here is Sosa to the plate.
In the grand scheme of things, this at bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Guerrero the toss to first, and that is the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. The 2-1. Now one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This to third. And quickly 1 away in the second. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swings through that one.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one hit to first. Vaughn steps on the bag, 2 up, 2 down. Now a chance for Nathan Lucas. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Next offering way upstairs. Fouled off left side. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And next to hit for the Sox, Austin Slater. Runner on the go. Caught and missed. Throw to second, and he's out. The pitch. In the dirt, full count, 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That's out to center field. Butler has this one sized up. Hauls it in to end the inning. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging.
Batting 9th,
and now it's going to be Mason Wynn. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next for Toronto, David Fry.
Baseman, David
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. That's too low, and it's 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Swings and misses, and he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. And we're back, and here is Mike Tauchman.
Right fielder, Mike
Definitely
Tauchman.
classify Tauchman as one of those gritty players, willing to do whatever, get on base, get around the bases.
Pitch misses, and the count's full. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Jr.
Go-ahead run on base, Luis Robert now. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The delivery to Robert. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. Benintendi to the plate. Tauchman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
Caught him looking for the K. Andrew Vaughn
Now
now.
batting, first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
Two outs. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And the batter now, Kyle Teal. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
4.
for
Now the
Toronto.
number 2 hitter,
First
Vladimir
baseman,
Guerrero
Vladimir
Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
Ball to strike. That one hooked foul. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. Anthony Santander now at the plate. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. Here is J.D. Martinez.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game. So runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. And that one gets past the catcher. Martinez up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back now in
Leading off
Toronto.
for
We
the
go to the
White
top of the
Sox,
5th.
second
Now it's the
baseman,
second
Lenny
baseman, Lenny
Sosa.
Sosa. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Making 7 strikeouts for him. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery.
That one lifted to left. Lucas on the move. Nabs it. 2 down. So the batting order turns over.
Now batting
Josh
third baseman,
Rojas,
Josh
the next to hit.
Rojas.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Jimenez makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Gabriel
Leading
Moreno.
off for the Jays, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
The strike, the pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside. Swings and misses. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Now batting.
And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Tap to first. And they tag him out. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman Andres Jimenez.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Way out front for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 3. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Rojas puts it away, and the inning is over. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Austin Slater. There's the swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Guerrero hauls it in, and there's one away. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White
Now
Sox.
batting, right fielder.
Base is empty,
Tauchman.
1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him,
Now batting,
and he hit
center
him.
fielder,
That
Luis
pitch right there.
Chad
Roberts
Green ready to
Jr.
go.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Chad Green.
So here's Robert now. Next pitch is outside. Tauchman at first, 1 gone. And a swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Got him. 2 out. Benintendi up here. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 64.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And now for the Jays, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn.
Well, these Blue Jays really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, third baseman David.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, David Fry.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one out, and that's 2.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play, erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Junior.
2 outs. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
First baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 2.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That's down and in. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Check swing, no appeal. There's a strike. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Chop to third. He's in there.
Now batting, second baseman, Lenny
So up
Sosa.
next, Lenny Sosa. Gonna count 1 and 2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it.
Colson
And up next for
Montgomery.
Chicago, Colson Montgomery. And it is 2-1. And a foul ball. And that just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cam Boozer.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And now J.D. Martinez.
For the Jays, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Hard hit, right side. Vaughn takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, center
Lawrence
fielder,
Butler getting ready to hit.
Butler.
Lifted in the air, right field. Topman settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Gabriel Moreno next up for the Blue Jays.
Catcher Gabriel Moreno.
That's out.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just off the outside edge. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Just missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one fouled off. 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and rock your cards out. Don't push the luck and use the money.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Garcia.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Here's Josh Rojas. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
And there's 1 down. Now it's the DH, Austin Slater. Inside. Ball 2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Now here is Mike Topman.
Mike Topman.
Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Ryan Ramos. And now it's Luis Robert. And that's outside. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Guerrero. And they take care of Robert for the out. Third out.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
99.
bottom of the 8th. James Karinchak.
Karinchak.
Michael A. Taylor into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Pinch hitter coming on, Jose Iglesias. Big spot for him here.
Ball 2.
Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Up the middle. On the run. Sends it over to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Shortstop.
So digging in, Mason Wynn. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
1 ball.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Makes the grab. 2 down. So up next for Toronto, David
Third
Fry.
baseman, David Fry.
And 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Now pitching.
Back
for the Blue
now
Jays.
and on the mound, the closer, Jeff
23.
Hoffman.
Well, good luck
Yeah.
against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
There's Benintendi to
Leading
start it
for
off.
The White Sox, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
That's inside.
That's inside.
Right through there for a strike.
2-2. Yep.
Next pitch is downstairs. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting,
Andrew
first
Vaughn
baseman,
steps to
Andrew
the plate for
Vaughn.
the White Sox. The 1-2. And that's down and away.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Kyle Teal will hit
Kyle
next.
Teal.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. And it falls. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and
Now
just a
batting,
nice
second
job to put it in play.
baseman,
Really not a
Sosa.
pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the ninth, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to first, Vaughn. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting, the
Anthony
right fielder,
Santander
Anthony
next up for the Blue Jays.
Santander.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swung on, belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And in there with a double off the wall.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And Martinez ripped to third. And Martinez is out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job.
Pitching change here, Tyler Gilbert.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
Now pitching.
Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Zach Jackson.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
So digging in, Colson Montgomery.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Little chopper rolls foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at second. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses. 3-2 down. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch.
Makes the grab, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 on, 1 out.
That's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's hard hit on the line. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 on, 2 outs.
2-1.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Pitch misses. 3-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And that one cutting but missing down low. Line drive. In there. That'll do it. In comes the winning run, and the Blue Jays walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
One nothing the final. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
And that's how you finish a pitching duel. Let's have a look at the box score. So the Jays got 6 hits and 1 walk. And Guerrero going for 1 for 4. Santander 1 for 4. Martinez 1 for 4. David Fry got the walk. Then Moreno went 2 for 4 with the extra inning game-winning hit. And Mason Wynn going 1 for 3. And for the pitching, it was just stellar pitching tonight. Gosman going 5 1/3, giving up 3 hits and 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Then Mark Leiter giving up a hit and Hoffman giving up a hit. And that's it. Got the team shutout. And with the win, the Jays' record improves to 40-36. But they still sit a game back out of the American League East and a half a game back out of a wildcard spot. So remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next game for Game 2 of this 3-game series against the Chicago White Sox.